tell us more. Jen, it's good to see you this afternoon. Who are some of these women?
Yeah, so Tim, as you mentioned, the administration has really stressed that from day one, they want to hit the ground running with a team that understands what Americans are going through. And so based on this announcement today, we're seeing how that's really starting to take shape. So a week ago, we heard about the all-female communications team that will be at the White House. Now we're hearing from the vice president-elect that she will have an all-female group of senior staff. And it's the first time that the top positions in the vice president's office will be held by all women. So here's a little bit about the women who she picked. So Tina Flournoy is a black woman. She will be Harris's chief of staff. She's held several positions for decades within the Democratic Party. She's currently the chief of staff to former President Bill Clinton, and she's also spent time at the American Federation of Teachers. So that will be Harris's chief of staff. Adding to the women and also to the women of color, Rohini Kasoglu will be the domestic policy advisor. She has worked with Harris for a number of years. She worked in Senator Harris's office, also worked on the presidential campaign of Kamala Harris. So she will be on that team. And then rounding out the group of female senior staff is Nancy McEldowney. She was named domestic policy advisor. She has decades of experience working in foreign policy. And Senator Harris says that she will be key to helping advance Americans' interests around the world.
So Jen, I know you've been watching this closely, but what have been the reactions to these picks thus far?
Yeah, so generally, I think people are very excited about this, right? They think it's a step in the right direction, and we're seeing the administration really follow through on.
So Kamala's picking all females. Are we supposed to be happy about that? Like, I'm all about this representation. I really am. And I'm happy that at this point in time, little black girls, little Indian girls, little half black, half Indian girls can look up and see that they can be vice president, that they can be, that's a real thing, and that women can see that they can become vice president, that that's a real thing. I love that. But we shouldn't be just like praising her for on purpose going to pick an all female staff, because that's not representation, right? I understand that they're going for, oh, we have all female voices now, but that's not representation, right? It's all females. There's no males at all. And not that I'm saying there even necessarily needs to be males or females, but we need just mainly a variety of thoughts is mainly what I'm looking for. But if you're going out and purposely looking for all females, then you're literally wasting half the population of potential to look through. Maybe people have better ideas than these females that would be more beneficial to females. This identity politics thing has to fucking go. It has to go. We have to start looking at people based on their merits. This like, oh, Kamala picked all women. Hey, you go, girl. Yes, queen. It's like, cool. I am happy that women are being represented and that is beneficial. But again, that doesn't matter. We should be judging these people based on their actions and what they've actually done. No one should be patting her on the back for this. When I played Pokemon back in the day, that was a game. I love Pokemon, man. I remember playing Pokemon Red version. Literally at school hiding because you weren't allowed to play it on Game Boy. It was a Game Boy Pocket or Slim. I don't know. It was a thin, clear one. It didn't even have color. But anyway, what I'm getting at is every gym that you would go and fight in this game, they would have this selection of Pokemon that would be certain types. And because they would all share a certain type in each gym, you would go through the game and you would have to diversify your lineup in order to have better advantages over each of these type gyms, right? And I guess what I'm getting at is you always beat the game, and it wasn't overly incredibly hard. It was difficult to figure some things out, but having diversity, true diversity of attacks and thoughts and different, whatever Pokemon standards to fight. Having these different ones made the game easier. So if we're looking at a Pokemon gym right now, and I realize this is a weird analogy, but it's the all-women gym. I mean, that's not good. That actually makes it less durable. Going out and looking for one gender over the other, I'm sorry, but that is sexist. It just is.